All right, and welcome back, everybody. Super excited to be back for our second episode of the Arizona Cardinals franchise. Our first preseason game was, kind of went as expected against the Cincinnati Bengals. So this week we will be facing the Baltimore Ravens, and next week will be the Tennessee Titans. So in this episode, I thought we can do a 2-game episode for this episode. So I will show us facing the Ravens and the Titans as well. So let's get this going. Still, we learned a lot from the first preseason game. You know, we've seen certain areas where we need to work on, like especially that defense, that rushing defense, and we need more people to get open on offense. That's another thing I noticed last night. So we need more route runners on our team. You know, not just pure athletes. So we're going to have to improve on that. But I'm glad we're facing Baltimore, Cincinnati, and Tennessee, because their first string versus our first string is a good gauge, you know, to tell us how we look, you know. And we're in Arizona for the first time in this franchise. Kurt Warner walking out right there. Lamar. Rashad Bateman. Kyler. Let's get this party started, everybody. And we will be kicking it off. We are underway in Arizona. All right. Ravens kneel. Lamar will come out first. All right. Lamar in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Takes off. Breaks a tackle. And down. All right. Gonna have to get used to that. Lamar is an extreme threat on the ground, as we all know. And that also makes his play action game way more deadly, because he can easily take off at any moment. So our defense is going to be tested early in this preseason. So slings it across the middle. Yeah. Lamar back in the shotgun. Takes the snap. And he's taken down by Buda Baker. Need to see more of him. So far in this series, he's always on the field, but he's rarely involved in the play. So I'm thinking about either switching his position or finding a better scheme that Buda Baker and Isaiah Simmons can be more a part of. Because I'd hate to have a guy like that barely impact the game at all. So, yes, in this franchise we will be switching certain people's positions in order to, you know, fit our scheme a little bit better, to maximize that player's talents and skill. Yeah. Lamar drops back, lets it fly, and that's incomplete. 3rd and 7. Lamar has all day in the pocket. See, this is what I mean by our defense, our interior alignment. We need to get better at that. Because Lamar Jackson had all day. And any NFL quarterback with all day in the pocket will destroy any NFL team. That can't happen. And that'll be 3rd and 5. Lamar back in the shotgun. He loves the shotgun. Hopefully we can pressure him. Let's get to him. Nope, can't get to him. And that's caught. Inside the 5. Jackson making some crucial throws. Crucial throws. And they're in the red zone as expected. I assume they'll run the ball here. And they do. Hands it off. Down at the 1. Hands it up. And the fullback's in. Alright. Let's hope we can come out and answer at home. But as I was saying, it's a beautiful thing that we get to face these upper tier teams. Especially being a bottom tier team ourselves, because it really lets us know and exposes us early. Very early, so I know what we have to improve on in the off season and in the drafts. Alright. Kyler's making his way out. He's often the subject of a lot of controversy, so let's hope he can shut some of those haters up and make things happen. Hands it off to Connor. And he gains 4. Murray drops back, throws it, there's no receiver in the area. That'll more than likely be intentional grounding, yep. Yeah, we definitely need to figure out a better game plan. The Arizona Cardinals, we need a better game plan. For sure. And of course, the sack comes. Yeah, man. Definitely need a better game plan. So I feel like with Kyler's athletic ability, he's too great of a player to just sit in the pocket all day like Tom Brady and Drew Brees and those pocket passers. So he should be a lot more mobile, kind of like Lamar. So I'm going to have to do a better job of calling the plays to make this team succeed. Lamar drops back, lets it fly, and that's incomplete. Murray drops back, lets it fly, and that's caught. Murray in the shotgun again, Connor in the backfield, hands it off to Connor. Connor up the middle, taken down. So yeah, guys, I think we'll have a long season ahead of us. And another thing I really appreciate about this new Madden 23 on the next gen is how more difficult it is to play against the computer. Because in the older Madden 23, other version, there's certain plays, certain things that you can do to just exploit the computer. Like certain routes and certain just things are just unguardable no matter who you have. So I think it's beautiful to have it more interesting and more difficult. So Lamar in the pistol, fakes the handoff, takes off, And he's across the 45, across the 50, taken down. And Ben Powers looks to be shaken up. Hope he's okay. Back in the pistol again. Fakes it again, and he stopped. 3rd and 6. At some point, we've got to call better defensive plays here. At some point, because all they're doing is just running the same things over and over. And a screen there, stopped by J.J. Watt. J.J. is a vital part of our defense, and he needs to lead this team. He's approaching his final years playing for the Arizona Cardinals, so I expect him to retire sometime soon. Hopefully, with a run in the playoffs in this season. That's a pretty decent return out to the 23. Kyler gets another chance. I will not be playing through this whole preseason games. Once again, this is just the preseason. I just want to give you guys an idea of what we're working with on the team, and just see what our starting offense and starting defense looks like up against the starters in Baltimore and Cincinnati and Tennessee. So. Connor with some tough running right there. James Conner, I have to figure out what we're going to do about James Conner. He seems to be a decent power runner, but I feel like our offense needs more speed, especially for what we're trying to accomplish this season. We're going to need more speed coming out of the backfield. The power guy's good, but I feel like a speed guy would greatly assist in what we're trying to do here in Arizona. Just trying to get guys more out in space because we have a ton of athletes. Kyler Murray, Rondale Moore, Marquise Brown, and the list goes on. We have a ton of athletes that we just need to get in space. And it would be very helpful if our running back was one of those guys. We could just make things happen in the passing game as well. Because honestly, I feel like James Conner is he's a decent running back, but we need a running back that can also run the rock, hit the edges, catch screens, and just help us more in the passing game, kind of like a Kamara, somebody like Alvin, or a Dalvin Cook or something like that. And that's caught by Ertz at the 30. Murray in the shotgun, hands it off to Connor. Connor's taken down in the backfield. Justin Poe, another offensive lineman, injured. That is the absolute last thing we need. We are full of 70-something overall linemen already. So if those guys get hurt, we're left with 69, 67 overall players up on our offensive line. So we have to do a better job. We have to do a better job of protecting. And Kyler throws his second interception. Throws another interception. Bruised ribs. I honestly don't know how to feel about Kyler Murray. It's so tough because in the preseason we only get a glimpse of this player. And he has way more interceptions in the preseason right now than he has touchdowns. I don't even know if this guy has a touchdown in the preseason yet. But I know last game he had 2 interceptions. And it seems this game is also 2 interceptions. So he's 0 of 4 for a touchdown INT ratio. Yep, and like I said, 2 interceptions. I really don't know how to feel about this guy. I guess we won't be able to tell until the first few games. Hopefully we have an easier schedule. In the regular season, I wasn't able to check that out yet, but hopefully we have a decent schedule in the regular season. We'll be facing Tennessee next week. Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill, and AJ Green has some words. One of our veteran receivers trying to help out one of the younger guys. And as I said, we need more help getting open. We have a lot of athletes on our team, but their route running isn't near what it should be to help us succeed in this franchise. So, +2 release, +2 medium route running. That's good. King Henry. Yeah, man. Manage roster. Let's look at the injury report. And we're missing a left guard who's out 1 week. And our tight end is also out for 5 more weeks. So let's cross our fingers and hope that no more of our offensive linemen get injured, because we're not in a good position at that already. So let's take a look at our route running here. Rondale Moore. Rondale Moore should be the number 2 receiver. Why is he the number 3? Alright, he's going to number 2. We have AJ Green at 4. Robbie Anderson at number 3. Short route running. See, these are areas that need to be better. Deep route running is okay, but we need more of that short and medium route. So I think if we move Rondale Moore to the slot, that'll help us out a little more, because I believe he's more explosive coming out of that slot position than Anderson. So let's see if our moves make a change this week. Hopefully we can get a touchdown from Kyler Murray. Haven't had one yet in 2 games. And we're in beautiful Tennessee. We're facing King Henry and the Tennessee Titans. And Kyler Murray hopes to throw his first touchdown of the preseason in Game 3. And we will be getting it first. We're underway in Tennessee. All right, Colin. See what you got here. Hand off to Connor. Decent running. Yeah, I think I have an idea. For Connor. He's more of that power back, so. Hurts is wide open. Great throw by Kyler. We need better route running just like that from our team, so love to see that happening. Ertz is one of those reliable players that we can count on. So I know he'll eventually get open. Looks like we're running a read option here. Defensive end stays, so hands off to Connor. We need to get the option more involved in our playbook as well. More pistol option, short, quick, easy routes. Because right now, we're struggling on the offensive side of the ball, and an interception. Why am I not surprised? Someone please tell me why I'm not surprised. Great undercut by that defender right there. Great undercut. So let's see what King Henry and Tannehill has for us. Hopefully Watt can get to the quarterback. And he's wide open. It's Robert Woods. Tannehill under center. I would imagine they give it to the King here. Hands it off to Henry. Henry's taken down by J.J. Watt. King Henry broke the tackle by J.J. Stiff arms a man, taken down by Simmons. Henry's one of those players that can just take off at any moment. He may be huge, but don't be fooled by his speed. Isaiah Simmons with another solid tackle. He's definitely one of those pieces on the defense that will have to remain intact to keep our identity. And what just happened? The corner absolutely just misses the ball. His awareness needs to go down. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Yeah, his awareness is going down by a lot. He just gave up 7 points. He was in position to make the tackle or knock the ball down, and instead he goes for the interception but misses completely. Come on, man. Hopefully we can figure something out with this offense. This offense has so many problems. Up the middle with Connor, gain of 4. Pass is caught. It's Rondale Moore coming out of the slot. I knew we could get him more involved coming out of the slot. He's a smaller guy, so he needs to be in on those quicker routes, more quick and short routes. Pass incomplete, 2nd and 10. Murray back in the shotgun. Pass is caught. Gain of 5. And that pass is incomplete. Murray was pressured right there. People in his face. And we're punting once again. It's going to be a long year, guys. A long year. We're going to have to make some serious tough decisions for this team. We may have to give up one of our stars to get more draft capital. We may have to be more aggressive in free agency to pick up another superstar to help this team out. Or something. Because we went from being a 10-2 playoff caliber team, the Arizona Cardinals, a 10-2 playoff caliber team, to just one of the laughing stocks of the NFL. Tannehill in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Has all day in the pocket. Completes a pass to Robert Woods on the sideline. Tannehill in the shotgun once again. Launches it, and that's caught. Traylon Burks. Hands it off to King Henry. Taken down by Watt once again. And J.J. Watt, even though he's getting older, man, he still can play. He still can ball. That's for sure. Tannehill has all day once again. We have absolutely no pass rush. I don't even know when's the last time we got a sack. We got a few hurries, but no sack. Henry just muscles his way past the first down. Watt in on a tackle once again. Tannehill drops back, complete to Henry. Brought down by Simmons. And he just plows through our defense. Tannehill taking it easy again. Oh my goodness. Derrick Henry fumbles the football. What a hit. What a hit. My goodness. Hoping we could steal back some of this Tennessee momentum here. I think we got to go deep. Let's go. That's more. Got to go deep in that situation. Got a turnover. Why not try to steal the momentum here? Hands it off to Connor, and he goes absolutely nowhere. DJ Humphries, a captain on our offensive line, is now down. That isn't good. Right before the regular season, that is not good. Screen to Connor. And that's what I'm talking about, gains 2 yards. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a more like speed back that can help us out in those situations. Dislocated elbow, wow. Let's try the 67-yarder just to see if our kicker, see what kind of leg our kicker has here. It's the preseason, so why not try? Okay. So he somewhat has a leg. Needs better accuracy. But at least I know he can make the early 60-yarders and 50-something yarders as well. So we're feeling good with that. And we're just going to sim the rest of this game. And, yep, get absolutely destroyed. Just like I thought. So we haven't won a single preseason game. Not one. And our offense hasn't seen the end zone. At least in the air, we haven't. Warner's got to figure out something to help this team out. Murray, 11 of 24, 137. 2 INTs. King Henry, 74 yards. Connor. DJ Humphries. Out 4 weeks, so he's going to miss the next 4 weeks. That is not good. We have 2 offensive linemen down already before the regular season even starts. That is not good. Not good at all. We're going to have to sign, since we're down 2 linemen, I think we're going to have to sign another offensive lineman just for depth, just to help us out depth-wise. I'll just try to find the highest rated offensive lineman that can come in and help us, if need be. And we'll go with a Justin Murray out of Cincinnati. 66 overall. He's a scheme fit. So, let's see what he can do. It's a shame we have to go to 66 overall players for some help here. But injuries happen. Alright, seems we got to get rid of 12 players. Yep, we're going to cut. Probably going to want to keep a guy like AJ Green to help mentor some of our younger receivers. Get rid of all these bench players. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to free up some cap space. That way we can make some better moves in the off season, especially free agency. Because it's nice to have young players, but at some point you're just going to need a veteran to come in and just help those guys. Let those guys know, And this is our first right outside linebacker. And we need to cut one more player. He's our first left guard, so I'm not cutting him. And I'm not cutting AJ Green. Because if one of our receivers goes down, he's good. And he's a good mentor. So it looks like we're getting rid of our first in the depth chart right outside linebacker. So we're going to have a new starting right outside linebacker. So yeah, I'm going to end up having to cut this guy. And he's one of the captains on our team, but that's fine. Alright, and next week, in the first game of the regular season, we will face Kansas City. Well, hope you guys tune in next week. while we get absolutely destroyed by Kansas City. It was a fun one. See you next time.